this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver. Good morning, Polly Reindeer, and good morning, Fizzy Elephant. Right, whoever is able to catch this egg is the winner, and their prize is a broken egg. Okay, right, whoever catches it wins. 3, 2, 1, go! Up goes the egg, and who's gonna catch it? I don't know. Maybe I should stick to doing mini games in the Funland. Maybe that wasn't the my best idea. Oh my god, everyone was just standing there, just watching it slowly drop to the ground. Anyway, Barnaby, you can stand up. You can join me. I'm gonna go in and have my breakfast. Nom 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 nom. No, very tasty and super exciting thing that we're building today. And I know I say that a lot, but I mean it this time. All of the other times I'm lying. I genuinely mean it this time. We are beginning a big project. The biggest project I've probably done since my airport, which might be a clue as to what we're doing today. Before we do that, first I want to add to the Love Garden Bubs. And the reason I'm adding Bubs is because they did this really incredible Stampy Cat drawing, and I love the fur on it. I love the enormous ears, and I of course love the fact that I'm surrounded by cakes as well. So thank you so much for doing that for me, Bubs, and welcome to my Love Garden. Right then, Barnaby, who's probably up around here somewhere. Are we going? Oh, is that him? Oh no, that's a sign. Barnaby. Oh, I like it when you stand here and then they just poke their little snoot over the hole. But or their trunk over the hole in this case. Oh my god, that looks so funny. William just like barged in and blocked all of the others. We can do like Love Garden pokey hole peekaboo instead of cake peekaboo where you just poke around. Right, I'm gonna do a game. And what's me with games at the moment? Why do I always want to do games? I'm gonna guess who's gonna poke their head around. And if I guess right, then I win. I guess that William's going to poke their head round. I lost. The funny thing is, it's basically just the helpers choosing whether they want me to win or lose or not. And they chose for me to lose. Everyone vote in the comments down below which game is worse. The try to stand near the egg that splats on the ground game, or the who's going to poke their head over the whole game. Because I can't think about which one's worse. But something that isn't bad at all is Flippy. And Flippy, you can join me for today's episode. And I am going to be heading over here. And that is because my town, which what you think of as my main town, is done. Like, I've filled in basically all of the available land. There's a bit of space by the lighthouse where I could add a few more restaurants in. But apart from that, that area is pretty much filled in. So we're mainly going to be building on this side. And I was going to go that way, but I don't want to go that way because I got a dog following me and there's a lot of fire and lava over there. But yeah, where we're going to be building today is over here behind the airport, and I kind of gave you a bit of a clue earlier about what we're doing, and basically I'm doing a train station. So this is my airport that I built a little bit of a while ago. If you didn't see it, I can show you in here. We have our lovely robots who check us in, and this all works, by the way. Actually, I wonder if it still works. So if I go put this down here, is this what I do? Oh yeah, then it goes off down there. And oh yeah, it goes to the plane. It goes all the way to the plane. All the helpers peeking in through the window, and then you go through here, and then there's like a whole little luggage check area here, and then the little metal detector, which obviously got set off because of my boots, and then the little shop. So you can kind of see just the style of this building. I kind of wanted it to match, like basically as if the train station is kind of like the same company. Maybe Lovely Inc., the Lovely Incorporated, the giant skyscraper I built. They run all of this transport sector, and yeah, so the train station's going to match them. So it's going to be a big project because there's going to be like the whole train station here. Then there's going to be all of the tracks down here, and then the train, of course. Then the tracks are going to go all the way over to the igloo. So we're basically going to build an enormous bridge, like all the way from here, like right the way down there. So that's the reason it's going to be a big project. Like the airport, the train station by itself isn't going to be small, but then there's also going to be all of this extra stuff as well. So Right then, let's start building. So it's going to be pretty symmetrical. So I'm going to be building on this side. My helpers are going to be mirroring me on the other side. So you can kind of see the materials that we've used there. I'm basically matching all of the materials, but hopefully with a very different design to make it kind of similar, but not like boring and like exactly the same as the other one. So we kind of got a bunch of quartz. We got some polished diorite. We got some andesite. We got some orange and a bit of glass as well. So let me start on the corner. I've kind of cheated a bit and I've marked out with some torches like the dimensions of the building because it's a very specific pattern that we're doing and I basically didn't want to get it wrong. And if I kind of just did it myself, I'd probably end up getting it wrong. So basically, sounds pretty simple. We kind of do like a like little triangles. So I kind of make like a little pyramid of glass here like that. That's going to go down like that. And then the diorite follows across. And when actually there's going to be, I might add it in afterwards, but there's going to be polished andesite under the glass. And basically the reason we're doing it underneath there is because you're going to be able to see it through the glass. So let me go do this column. So this needs to go the same height as that. And then there's once again going to be a... Right, sorry about that sudden random weird cut. My dog Alex was barking like crazy downstairs. Sadly, she's not as well behaved as Minecraft dogs. Look at Flippy. Oh, Flippy. Oh, you know what? You know what? I am going to do a rare thing in my lovely world, and I'm going to have the dog actually standing up and being able to actually join us throughout one of these episodes. Because how many years have I had a dog join me and then I bring them to where we're building and I sit them down and then proceed to ignore them throughout the rest of the episode, which I think is like, to be fair, it is usually for their own safety, almost always for their own safety because, you know, we used to have, oh, sorry, Llama. Oh, no, Flippy, I'm being attacked. Oh no! Oh no! Did the llama just spit? I think the llama just spit at Flippy. Oh dear. Okay, you know what? That was a quick change of heart. Okay, I very briefly decided that I'm going to have animals stand up and join me in episodes. It took me about 10 seconds for me to be reminded why that is never ever a good idea, and the dogs are more than happy sitting and observing everything that was going on. Yeah, I thought I might as well just go and while I'm kind of marking out the underneath, go and place this along here. So yeah, you can kind of see the pattern that we're doing. William's kind of started doing one of the sides over there. So the sides are going to have orange. So it's basically like the same pattern, but instead of the glass, it's going to be kind of all like filled in. So it kind of all matches, but it kind of looks just a little bit different. Oh, thank you for doing that, Fizzy. So yeah, then this is just going to go up again to another point. Excuse me, sorry about that, Llama. I know you did spit at my dog, but I can't really blame you, seeing as my dog did attack you. But Flippy was only trying to protect you, I promise. Protect me, because I accidentally punched you. Basically, I caused a whole bunch of chaos, and then I proceeded to blame both my dog and a random llama that has decided to join us for this video. So yeah, anyway, this will go down to another point here like that. That will all be filled in with glass, but then this is the important part because this is where we're going to see whether this lines up with where the doors are going to be, and it looks good. It looks good. So there's going to be quartz here once again. Then along here, there's going to be more of the andesite. I think I keep calling it diorite, but it's meant to be andesite. So that's going to go here. Then this is where the double doors are going to be. So I need to make the double doors. I got some iron on me, so let's go and make these. Actually, I need to make 2 lots. Actually, it's okay. I think this is actually the perfect amount. Oh no, I still need 2 more. So I have to add some on the other side. But yeah, these doors are going to be here like that. Let's go grab some more of this of this andesite is going to go up the middle like that. And then here there's going to be a redstone lamp as well. There's going to be one more kind of little row of quartz through the middle. And then just to add a bit of detail in the same way that we did down there, we're just going to add buttons. Like, I've realized that this is something that I do absolutely all of the time. Like when I'm just trying to add more detail to something, I just add stone buttons on it. And it's such like a simple, easy trick, but like it just adds so much texture. Like I did it on my clock tower, on the train, which is like a giant steam train that I can't wait to build. I do it on there as well, just because the blocks are always like so flat looking, and so just doing this just kind of adds a bit of color and makes it just look a little bit more 3D, and it kind of just makes all of these kind of, I guess, these more like modern realistic builds look way more like actual real buildings. So yeah, let's go and add some of them on the side down here. And then the redstone lamps are all going to be using daylight sensors, which is something that I've like really underused in my lovely world. And I think a big reason for that is I always forget that they exist. So not only are we going to have these on both sides of the actual train station, but along the whole bridge, we're going to kind of have like lamps like this that are going to be all like lit up when it gets to nighttime, which I think is going to make the bridge look so nice at nighttime, especially as I'm very seriously considering switching it so I do all of my lovely world videos with ray tracing on, which basically just mean all of the like the lights and stuff look all fancy. And actually I can't do buttons on here just because I was going to cover this in trapdoors. So yeah, these are the jungle trapdoors, and I think the jungle trapdoors with this and even the daylight center itself just all looks quite nice. And so obviously it will get dark relatively soon, and then we'll see what that all looks like lit up. So it looks like my helpers are doing amazing progress building the rest down there. So now I'm going to kind of start talking about what is hopefully going to be I guess the standout feature of this building up here. So the roof is going to be mainly a bunch of diorite. So let me just go and start by filling at least a bit of this in so I have somewhere to build it. And then there's going to be a few kind of like what's the best way to describe it? Pointy pyramids. Yeah, there's going to be a few pointy pyramids. There's going to be one giant pointy pyramid right in the very middle, which is going to be kind of orange, and then some of the andesite as well. Then there's going to be two small, kind of mainly glass ones. They're going to be like skylights in the top of the building. Just because I realized that I was building this, and once again I went into old habits and I built a giant rectangle, and I was like, God, this building is so boring. It's making me fall asleep while I design it. What's something kind of fancy that I can do? Because I wanted it to look realistic, because all of these like the transport sector buildings in my lovely world have all been kind of a little bit more of a realistic style compared to, you know, some of my previous buildings, such as the enormous sword, which I built the other day, which is a less realistic building. You know, I like to have a mixture of both. There's some kind of fantasy elements, there's some sci-fi elements. I mean, there's a UFO over there, but then like some of these buildings are just a little bit more realistic. So as I said, these are going to be kind of like a pyramid. So I'm just going to kind of build up like this and keep getting higher, and then I should reach the highest point right in the middle of this building. I know I'm not kind of fitting them all in underneath, but that's just because I can't really reach. I believe does this look like the middle, or maybe one more is the middle. So as you can see, it will go quite high. But I think the best way to like double check this and to make sure is to start kind of building the same again on this side here, and then yeah, helpers. Once you've done doing the rest of the walls, maybe just kind of fill in all of the roof in with the, I always forget what they're called, the diorite with this, and then that will kind of be a nice canvas for us to build the rest of the pyramids, because it'd be nice to get all of this done just for this episode, because then that will be like the whole outside's done, and then we can try and get the inside done, because I'm trying to get the actual like train station building part done really quick, and then I can start working on the bridge and then the actual trainer itself as well. So yeah, this is going to be going all the way up to here, and then as I said, it's not just like an arrow, it's going to go down on the sides this way. So I tell you what, if I land here, I can kind of go and start building it down like this, and then obviously all of this is going to be completely filled in. So let me go and try and do this now while I have a nice angle to do this, and then we're going to be kind of filling in some of the corners once again with some of the andesite, just to kind of make it matching with the rest. And then there's going to be some big old glass windows, because otherwise it'd be really dangerous. I've just seen Flippy poking her little nose through the door. Oh no, look, she's looking at the llama. I think they're having a bit of a stare down like through the door, and I don't mean like through the window of the door, I mean literally through the door. Maybe when we're building something a little bit easier, I will have another attempt at having one of the doggos joining me again. But it was literally the second I was like, "Ma, I don't see what could go so wrong with having the dog running around." It all went wrong very, very quickly, didn't it? All right then, let's go and fill in this point to here, and then because I'm going to be filling in the middle a little bit more as well, I can kind of actually like dig that out a bit on the inside, and there's going to be like an opening for kind of like a chandelier. But first, let me show you what we're going to be doing with these. So these are going to kind of get built up to the same height here, all the way around the outside, and then we basically leave a gap, and then I did not realize the floor was not built in on this side. I just plummeted all the way down. Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Oh, thank you, William. This needs to be like this. Could you fill in the this side opposite me, William? You see? Oh no, it is. It is filled in. Okay, good. Perfect. 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 God, my helpers are so fast. Literally, I just started explaining what I was going to build there, and like most of the other walls were done already. Like literally, like I reckon I have probably built, in all seriousness, about 40% of my lovely world. Like I think the rest is like, well, probably even less than that, to be fair. Like even when there are like some solo projects that I build by myself, like the percentage of my lovely world that I have built is very, very low compared to all of my helpers. Anyway, that's meant to go up to there like that. Then let's go and do these same sides. I can just do it from the ground level like that. And this looks pretty cool, don't you think? And then I know there's no glass here yet, but on this one, I'm just going to kind of add it around the outside, which will, of course, in the daytime, let a whole load of light in. Because the problem is, whenever you build anything big in Minecraft, it always ends up just being like really dark and dingy. Otherwise, you've got to put like a million torches in. So yeah, it's good to have these big windows. Right, let's go grab some more of this andesite. Go fill in these last little areas. I do think it is going to be one of those buildings that looks like way nicer from like up in the air. But I guess it is right next to the airport, so maybe that's not such a bad thing anyway. So yeah, then on any side here, I'm just going to dig this away like this. And then I need to go 4 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just kind of go across there like that, just to kind of make this sort of shape. Oh no, is this right? No, that needs to be like that. There we go. So yeah, it's going to be this shape on all 4 of the sides, and then this filled in with the glass. As we can just see the llama. I think the llama's waiting for a train. They're like, we're not open yet, and they're like, no, it's okay, I'll wait for you to finish literally building the train station around me, and I'll go and have a wander around in the inside. So yeah, thank you, Fizzy. Can you go and carry on doing that? And then I'm going to go and start building some of the other little spikes. So the andesite was going to surround the outside here like this. I'm just going to fill it in because I kind of use that to mark it out, because we then have a gap of 1, and then this is where the other one's going to be, and this is a little bit tricky. Oh, careful, needed a little game of spontaneous belief then by accident. I'm digging bits away. So yeah, I'm going to dig this away now, because this is all going to be filled in with glass. So there's basically going to be a point that's going to go along here like this, and then it needs to once again be 1 away from there, and there should be an exact middle, which is that here. There's 3 on that. Oh no, there's 4 on that side, but only 3 on this side. This should how have I done this? Oh, I know what it is. There's meant to be orange down there. That's what it is. And then that goes there. Then there's a gap of 1. And then the middle is there. There we go. I got the middle right. It just wasn't the middle when I did it. So this is once again going to go to a triangle point. This needs to be 4 high. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is going to go down either side like that. And then once again, just the corners are going to be filled in with andesite. So these are just once again kind of going to be just like some kind of fancy skylights. So let's go and build out here and go and place the glass now so we can see what it's going to be. And then, any helpers, if they want to kind of build the same on this side. Oh, they've already started. Oh, yeah, Fizzy. Make sure, 1 second. Oh, don't stand there. That goes like that. And then this goes like that. And then the glass starts there. There we go. That will save you making a mistake that I just made. All because of me, though. My mistake, because I had forgot to add those little bits in earlier. So yeah, that's going to go up to a point like that, and then it needs to go 1 further out down there like that. You know what? I'm actually super impressed how much we've got done. Oh, the helpers are coming to check on my progress. I had so much pressure, even though like I'm building a thing that I designed, because I've designed it in my sketchbook world, and then I sent them pictures of it. There's a good chance I've got it completely wrong from what I did in my sketchbook world. So I always feel like the pressure of getting it right. I think this is correct though. If not correct, it is very, very close to correct. And I always end up doing what I always do in these videos anyway, and I end up making like kind of little changes anyway. Oh, this isn't right though. This needs to go down like that, and then this needs to go. Oh, is this one right? I think that one's right. And then, yeah, these are going to go like there, 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 and there. I think I just don't need that to be down there like that. That just goes filled in with the diorite. You need to go there and there. You need to go there and there. And then this is just filled in with the diorite. That looks right. If I kind of like stand on the top and kind of do this kind of view, I mean, this bit at least looks symmetrical. So it might not be exactly the way I designed it in my Sketchbook world, but that's fine because you're never going to see that version. So if it's slightly different, that's still going to be absolutely fine. I kind of want to get a good view of what we built there. Tell you what, helpers, you stay there. I'm going to go and I tell you, if I just build up to, I could go up to here. I go up to my rocket. I'll go to space. Let's see what my train station looks like from the moon. Now, if I go up onto my my little walkway onto my rocket, and then I can kind of peek through the gaps to see what it looks like. God, this does actually go quite high. Let me build up here. And then I can go in and say, oh, it looks cool. I'll be honest, that is a cool looking building. I am happy with how this has turned out. So obviously it's a bit weird with all the windows and seeing the grass on the inside. But what we'll do is we'll fill all of the floor in now. Hi, guys. We'll fill all of the floor in between episodes. Then on the next episode, we'll just try and get the whole interior done. And then we can start building the platform and the tracks. And then the bridge is going to go all the way across here to like where I can't even see. All the way down there to the igloo. And there's room as well. It could even maybe even do a loop. Like at the moment, I'm just going to do it in a straight line, but I'll have many options to extend the track in the future. Anyway, though, that is going to be the end of this episode here. Thank you so much to all of my helpers for helping. Thank you to you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!